Hello. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Wait, I don't remember. Oh well. I had a funny Into the Spider-Verse joke I was gonna make, I remember. If you didn't know, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. If you didn't know that, where have you been? Where have you been? Yeah. I'm gonna talk about the reason that Into the Spider-Verse has to be just about the best Spider-Man movie. Homecoming was great. Far From Home is gonna be great. Except it's probably what makes it greater and also sadder is it's probably gonna be the last movie with the Stan Lee cameo that we get. It was just, ugh. You know what makes it even sad? Okay, I can't find it. But I read a book called Who Was Stan Lee? That makes it even sadder. If you didn't know, I may have already said that, but he passed away. If you didn't know that, go check your YouTube inbox and your Google inbox and your email and Facebook and Twitter and MSN, Fox, Yahoo, or whatever that thing's called. Whatever media you use. Yeah. But, I mean, like, Into the Spider-Verse was great. Except I kind of got it spoiled because I'm a comic fan. Okay, this is definitely gonna have spoilers for Into the Spider-Verse. So, go no farther. Like I said, spoiler alert on all my videos of theories, and if you don't want to get the story of my winter camping adventure, yeah, don't watch that. I don't know why anyone cares about that, but Into the Spider-Verse was just great. Yeah, I got spoiled because I was a comic fan. Spoiler alert, I got it spoiled that Uncle Aaron was the Prowler because I knew about the comics. It was, yeah. Also, I have a theory. It's a bit of a stretch, but I have a theory that it could be Tom Holland in Miles' universe, the Spider-Man that dies. So, they said he was dead at 26. He said, for the last 10 years, I've been Spider-Man. So, 16, that lines up pretty well. 15, whatever, he was 15 when I got his spider powers, but oh well, I don't think that really matters, because he wasn't really, like, trying to be. Tom Holland did say that, can't I just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? And he's in Tom Holland's adorable little British American voice. Teenage British American adorable voice. It's not as adorable as Eddie Redmayne's Slytherin sister. It's not. He agrees. He agrees. I doubt he actually does. He's like, I'm a Star Wars bear. I don't know anything about that. Daisy Ridley, the bear. Gosh. But what just made it so good is it really just was... The animation was just so incredible. It just had this thing about it. It just had this element that made it different from every single movie. I mean, just the diversity between characters in every single frame. And just, it's so amazing. I'm really wanting the book, Spider-Verse. I don't know if it's the Spider-Verse or Spider-Verse. How am I supposed to know? But, yeah. It's just, like, there's just so much. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just amazing, just the feel in that movie. Like, I mean, you just know, just by looking not really all that closely, but just looking at the movie, just every single frame, you just see how much detail was in hard work and like everyone's creativity. I don't know which tense to speak in. I don't get how things work. Okay? Like, just how much creativity just went in this project from everyone. Okay, let's move on to the individual characters. Do I have any? Okay. First, let's talk about the perfect Spider-Man, Tom Holland. Did you notice he has blue blood? Did you notice that? I mean, that might have just been kind of a detail to make it a little more kid-friendly. But it's like, is he part a Vulcan or whatever those guys in Star Trek are called? Live long and prosper. Shout out to Kitten and the other one. I don't have a cool nickname for her. Except that Kitten isn't really her cool nickname, it's just actually what everyone calls her. She's got so many shout outs in the course of my channel. But yes, that is, it's just like the perfect Spider-Man. Like, I just love how encouraging he is to Miles and all that. Like, I mean, it was just like, I feel so bad for Miles. Just like, I mean, he's just this 13-year-old kid who got bitten by a spider and is looking for answers, and then he just gets pulled into this giant storyline, and like, the Peter Parker is just so encouraging about it. And he's like, oh, I'll teach you to be Spider-Man, you poor little thing. Except that's probably exactly what I would say to Miles if, I mean, he's 13. This poor little kid just saw this man get, like, crushed completely. Like, by this giant, I saw it in theaters. And, like, it just made Kingpin look so intimidating. I mean, the voice actor, I can't remember. I feel like I should know who voices him, but I don't. So, yeah. I just have so much to say about this movie. Okay. I would say that's like, since we're talking about Miles, like, yeah. Let's talk about Miles next. Okay, Miles Morales. Okay. My shirt, it's getting all... Don't you hate it? Have you ever, like, rolled over? Like, have you ever had your, like, your shoulder against the couch and you, like, roll over and it like rolls up your shirt sleeve and it's really annoying and uncomfortable. And then you have to go and roll it back down, which is even more uncomfortable. So, yeah. But Miles he's just this little kid. He was even younger than Peter. Both Peters. But Miles, like, the voice actor just brought so much life to him. Shemek, that's not how you say it. I don't know how to say his first name. It's something more. Like, I mean, he was just incredible in this movie. I just have to say that every voice actor in this movie just was incredible. Incredible. But, yeah. I just had my hair washed, and so now it's all light, and it's really hard to, like, move and put over my shoulder because it's just like, nope, I don't want to go over there. But just, Miles is, I feel like if I were a spider person, I would basically be Miles. Like, not in looks. Okay, yeah, that's basically, we have nothing in common, look-wise, but like, just the creative spirit, sort of. I feel like most people would say I'm a pretty creative person. And, I mean, I don't, like, run in front of police cars, but I do, like, just... Okay, so I was talking about winter camping in my last video, but I have one other funny thing about winter camping. It was before Into the Spider-Verse came out, and if it was after Into the Spider-Verse came out, I would be, like, making so many Into the Spider-Verse jokes about, like, while I was there. But basically this, one of the adults, like, basically I had, like, snow pants that were really uncomfortable and really, like, big, and they were falling down the whole time. But I had pants under them, so don't worry. These pants, I'm actually wearing the exact same pair of pants right now. I believe it was the same pair of pants. But basically, what happened was, oh, yes, my shoe was untied and my pants were falling down, and this adult was like, tie your shoes and pull up your pants, and I was like, I don't care. I probably, instead of, like, saying that, I would probably have just made, like, the biggest amount of Into the Spider-Verse jokes that anyone has ever made. Seriously. I feel like it would be something that my dad would do, is to, like, go and yell to me, hey, you have to say it back. Like, I mean, he would never do that to my sister. My sister would be, like, scarred for life because, you know, older kiddos and their friends. But my friends don't really seem to mind him doing the Squidward dance. Literally, once I was hanging out with Nutmeg, and he just came in and he was like, hi girls, let's do the Squidward dance. But yes, like, I never tie my shoes. If they're untied, it's like, I'll be fine. I've never tripped over my shoelaces. But, like, I just feel like I would be Miles. Just kind of like, I can see myself going and, like, buying a bunch of fabric dye. You're actually making it because I like to make things, and yeah, I would probably make the fabric dye, and then just going and, like, taking, like, a toothbrush or something like that, and, like, taking a Spider-Man suit, and then, like, ripping all the bristles up, and it's like, flick, pow, flick, bam. But, yeah. I can see myself doing that. Okay, that's really all I have to say about Miles. I remember there was this like meme or something like that, and it was like, hey, hey, Peter, I don't do kids. Miles exists. Peter, hey MJ, do you want to get back together? And basically all Miles really does. I mean, there is that cool fight scene at the end. Oh yeah, there's one thing I have to talk about. I always kind of like, whenever I see Miles and Uncle Aaron, I always think of me and my Uncle Darth Goofball, because that's what I call him. Not in real life, just because I don't say people's real names, even if they're adults, they might get mad at me or something like that. Something like that. I don't know, but yeah. What was I gonna say about, this is annoying me. You have to go back on the rack. Ugh. But the way, like, Uncle Aaron and Miles just kind of joke around with each other, that always kind of made me think of me and, my uncle. Yeah. He's an awesome uncle. Out of two. Yeah. Out of the two uncles I have, he is an awesome uncle, and the other one's not an awesome uncle, even though I think I get to see Uncle Darth Goofball, who lives out of state, more than I get to see the one who lives in state. Yeah. It seems kind of strange, but they're busy people. We're busy people. Everyone's a busy person. Oh well. Okay, so let's talk about Gwen Stacy. She is probably my favorite. I mean, just like, I feel like she's kind of like perfect almost. I mean, like, I feel like she's kind of supposed to be like everyone. All the girls watching the movie are supposed to kind of relate to her. Like, but not like, my best friend died, so I don't do Friends anymore. Not like that, but like, kind of like how she just kind of seems perfect on the outside, but on the inside, she's kind of not. Although I'm not sure she isn't. Yeah. But I mean, like, the suit just, it's pure, it's like almost pure white, but on the inside it's like, in like, under her arms where you can't see it that well, it's pink and all that. It's pink and blue or pink and white. I can't remember what color it is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Now it's annoying me, I can't remember. Oh well, but let's move on. Okay, I just like, love that Miles is like, you could be the one wearing the mask. And I was like, you should have followed that up, Miles, by saying, but you probably won't. I'm kind of a pessimist, but, like, not a pessimist. Oh, this book is annoying me. You gotta go over there. I am kind of trying to make my room look perfect. It's very far from perfect right now. I see a bunch of... I collect dolls. Like, not Barbie dolls, but, like, good dolls. They kind of freak me out. They have unblinking eyes. How is that not freaky? But, like, yeah. Well, those eyes blink, which I think makes it even creepier than the unblinking eyes. Oh, gosh. But, yeah. Who was I talking about now? Okay, Spider-Ham. Yeah. I knew who Spider-Ham was before I watched the movie. And after I watched the movie, I was like, wow. He seems a lot, like, less goofy in the movie than he does in the comics. I'm not a spider or a pig. I'm so much more. I'm Spider-Ham. That was actually a line from the comics. Oh, gosh, it always makes me laugh whenever I think about it. But, yeah, that's basically all I have to say about Spider-Ham. Yeah. He's, kinda scary. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so yeah, Peter. Okay, it's just like so we've gone through Peter, Miles, Gwen, and Spider-Ham. So there are like, I don't know, like 50 spider people. I don't know if I'll go over Miguel. If you didn't know, he's the guy in the post-credit scene. Ending credit scene. I don't know what people call it these days. Oh. I just love that Stanley cameo. It just felt so meaningful. It just felt incredibly meaningful. Okay, let's move on. Oh yeah. Like SP Penny Parker and SP / DR. Yeah. I'm not really an anime person, so I find it really funny that they kind of, like, made, like, the way it, kind of came across to me, like Penny, I always thought they were kind of trying to jokingly make her, like, kind of one of those really, kind of, like, I say kinda and like a lot, and awkward silence. No, yeah, and just silence. But they just tried to make her a little, like, overly, like, anime from the expressions, like, to everything like that. When I first saw it, I kind of thought that they were just literally trying to make her so overly, like, anime that it was supposed to be a joke, sort of. And I thought that the second and third time I watched it. Like, when the robot died, I was kind of just like, I mean, have you seen Big Hero 6? They know how to make us sad when robots die. So, yeah. I feel like it was supposed to be more like just a funny sort of like one-liner from like kind of supposed to be something to make the others seem a bit more like, oh, they're consoling her, they're nice people, and they're more serious and stuff like that. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, Spider-Ham, he is, like, not serious at all. Let's move on! Okay, so Spider-Man. The next Spider... Why are there so many Spider-Men? I mean, can we not have... There are also a lot of Spider-Humans. Wait, that's not what I meant to say. Spider-Women. And there's also some other spider animals. There's spider monkey and spider ham. And that's it. You know, is Spider Ham part of the Pet Avengers? That's a weird sentence because you probably have not the slightest idea who the Pet Avengers even are. If you didn't know, it's Lockjaw, May's a dog, some lizard, and some others. If you didn't know who Lockjaw is, he's the big dog right behind you. No, he's from Inhumans and stuff like that. But I do have a Marvel poster, and they have like a Cosmo and that's reversed. Okay, yeah, Cosmo and Lockjaw at the front, but they don't have Goose or Chewbacca in the comics. Goose the cat from Captain Marvel, and I still haven't seen that movie. Wait a second. Yep, Captain Marvel is on there. And I'm happy because if Captain Marvel wasn't on there, I would be seriously upset. She has Marvel in her name. Marvel in her name. Also, yeah. Let's just, talk about, Spider-Man. You know, I can't say that word ever. The creepy black and white Spider-Man by Nick Cage. Or whatever his name is. I think that's who did it. Who did the voice. But I feel like there were the three serious spider people, and then he's overly serious that it's hilarious. And then there were the three jokey ones, there was Peter Parker, Spider-Gwen, and Miles, who were the serious, and then Penny, and she's not even a spider person. She never had to go through the biting. She just has a little spider friend who lives inside a robot, and that's it. Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of Nick Cage did great. I love the Rubik's Cube thing. I don't understand it, but someday I will. That's basically how I feel about a lot of things. I don't a lot of theories also, and a lot of things in real life. I don't understand it now, but I will someday. Yep. Oh, it's so sparkly. I have a reversible sequin bag and it's sparkly and I love it. Yeah. Yes. Ooh, ooh, oh, 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 oh. I love reversible sequins, and everyone else does too. Don't tell me you don't like reversible sequins, because you do. You do. That's from SpongeBob and Star Wars. Does anyone remember that episode where Squidward is in charge and it's you haven't messed up yet, but you will. You will. And then in Star Wars, yeah, I don't remember the exact line, but Yoda and all that. Oh, I'm gonna have to verify my account, aren't I? We're almost at 30 minutes. Oh well. But, yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about the movie. The villains were intimidating, but, I like how they made Doc Ock female, because there's only been, one female Marvel villain ever, and that was Thor's sister, and I don't think she was too much of a villain, even. I mean, she was interesting. But, I mean, her motives weren't too, I mean, this is what her and Odin used to do, and Odin wouldn't be considered a villain. Like, she just wants to bring back the old Asgard. So, I wouldn't even call her too much of a villain. I mean, yeah, she does kind of try to kill her brothers, but they kind of tried to kill her, as siblings do. He started it. Oh, tired, but that's seriously all I have to say about this movie, which is surprising because I love it. I love this movie. I love Into the Spider-Verse so much. It's a movie that's very near and dear to my heart. I'm gonna say this one more time. I love it, maybe another, I love it, and another. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go ask my mom for dinner, I guess. I guess that's basically all. But it was just so great to even describe. Bye, people. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and maybe I'll... Oh yeah, I have one thing. I'm thinking if I reach 30 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway, maybe like a signed poster. I might have 5, maybe 10 signed posters or something like that I've made and whatever. So, yeah. That's about it. So, like, I'm not saying you have to subscribe to be a part of the giveaway. If you want to have the giveaway happen, you could subscribe. Except most of my viewers are my friends, so they could easily just request a poster and I'd be like, yeah, because you're my buddy. Bye. I'm Zuzu. That's all for now, folks.